You are never alone. Not really, even when you are physically by yourself. You have the phone, the notifications, the podcasts, the background noise of a world that refuses to be quiet. You have forgotten what actual solitude feels like. Not loneliness, not isolation, but the deliberate, chosen experience of being with yourself without input. And because you have forgotten, you are terrified of it. The thought of a silent hour with no phone, no show, no music, that thought produces a low-grade panic. That panic is not natural. That panic is withdrawal. You are addicted to the company of voices that are not your own, and the addiction has stolen something essential, the ability to hear yourself think. That is the American cognitive paradox of solitude. Loneliness is the pain of being disconnected from others. Solitude is the power of being connected to yourself. You have confused the two. You avoid solitude because you fear loneliness. But in avoiding solitude, you have become a stranger to the one person you will spend every moment of your life with. You. And a stranger, no matter how many people are in the room, is a lonely companion. Now watch your own reaction. You are already thinking, but I like being around people. I am an extrovert. Solitude feels like punishment. That defensiveness is the second layer. And this is where elite psychology deploys the distinction between affective solitude and instrumental solitude from the research of Robert Copeland. Affective solitude is the painful kind, unwanted, forced, associated with rejection. Instrumental solitude is chosen, strategic, restorative, associated with autonomy. You have only experienced the first kind. You were sent to your room as a child. You were left out of the group. You sat alone in the cafeteria. Those experiences taught you that solitude is danger. But that was then. You are no longer a child. You can choose solitude now. And when you choose it, the meaning changes. The same room, the same silence, the same aloneness, but chosen, not imposed, produces a completely different nervous system response. You have not tried chosen solitude as an adult. You have assumed it feels like the cafeteria. That assumption is a ghost. The ghost is not real. Sit in the room on purpose. You will not die. You will not even cry. You might, for the first time, breathe. Here is the elite psychological mechanism that will reclaim solitude as a superpower. Attentional restoration theory. Your attention is a muscle. Constant social input depletes it. Nature and solitude restore it. The research is clear. Time alone, without screens or conversation, rebuilds your ability to focus, to plan, to be creative. The greatest breakthroughs in human history, the theory of relativity, the compositions of Bach, the paintings of Van Gogh, were born in solitude. Not because geniuses are antisocial, because genius requires uninterrupted thought. You have been trying to think in a room full of digital noise. That is like trying to sleep in a nightclub. You are not less smart than your heroes. You are just more interrupted. The cure is not a better brain. The cure is a locked door and a turned-off phone. That is not antisocial. That is strategic. The American cognitive paradox of solitude is this. You believe that being alone means you are missing out. You are not missing out. You are showing up for the person who needs you most, yourself. The version of you that scrolls is a consumer. The version of you that scrolls is a consumer. The version of you that sits in silence is a creator. The consumer is exhausted. The creator is energized. You have been spending all your time as the consumer, wondering why you have nothing left to give. Turn off the feed, sit in the quiet. Let the creator come out. The creator has been waiting for years. It is not angry. It is just patient. It knows you will eventually get tired of the noise. Get tired faster. Here is your test. Tomorrow, schedule 1 hour of deliberate solitude. Not, if I have time. Schedule it. Put it in your calendar. During that hour, you will do nothing. No phone, no book, no music, no writing, no meditation technique. just sit, or lie on the floor, or stare out a window. That is it. The first 15 minutes will feel like an hour. Your brain will scream for a distraction. Let it scream. Do not obey. The next 15 minutes will feel boring. That boredom is the sound of your nervous system recalibrating. The final 30 minutes, something will shift. You'll notice your own breathing. A thought will arrive that is not a reaction to something else. That thought is yours. It has been buried under noise. Dig it out. Most of you will not do this. You will say, "I do not have an hour," or "that sounds miserable." That is the addiction to noise. The addiction has convinced you that silence is the enemy. Silence is not the enemy. Silence is the only thing that has not been trying to sell you something. Sit with it. It is not trying to sell you anything. That is why it feels strange. Now for the buried layer. At exactly 2 minutes and 15 seconds into this video, there is a single frame of a person sitting alone in a dark room. No phone, no book, just a person, still, in the dark. Most of you blinked and felt a chill. That chill is the fear of yourself. Look again. The person is not suffering. The person is not crying. The person is just sitting. That sitting is not emptiness. That sitting is not emptiness. That sitting is fullness without distraction. Go back. Find the sitter. Stay with them for 10 seconds. They are not lonely. They are home. Come back for video number 35. We are going to talk about the paradox of listening, why you have forgotten how to hear anyone, including yourself, but only if you are willing to sit in a dark room for 1 hour with nothing but your own breath. Rewind or scroll. The sitter is still there. They are not waiting for you. They are already there. You can join them or keep running.